Hi, everybody. Ugh. This is not really how I intended today to go. I'm really sorry about that, everybody. You know, we're here. That is the important bit. I mean, I think. I'd like to think that's the important bit anyway. Hi, how are you? I guess. I just would have preferred things to actually cooperate the way they should have. And they did not. And yeah, I don't know. I don't even know. I'm just very frustrated with the whole thing. It should not have happened. And yet, you know, here we are. Anyhow, how are you guys doing? I hope you're doing a lot better than, you know, my day has been right now. I don't even know what all was going on with anything. I just... Today has been a frustrating day for many. I would likely agree. And Chibi is spooktacular. Excellent. At least somebody's day is going pretty good. He has been partially vaporized by cuteness. What happened to cause vaporization by cuteness? Please share the cute. Also, Chibi, that is super exciting. I hope that goes well. Dear Lord, my computer is just being ridiculous. I don't know what that is. Glitch! Hi, Glitch. How are you? I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. I know we just talked on Discord the other day, but I feel like you have not been around here in forever. Oh dear, E. Oh dear. Well, very glad to see you once again. So, before we get into things, because loading screens are once again taking an eternity. One thing I would very much like to point out to you guys before we get started is you may notice on your chat pane there is a thing that looks sort of like a little bubble below where you'd enter in text. That is because Twitch has implemented their own sort of currency system. Sort of like a loyalty thing here. I'm apparently one of the people testing it out. Or something to that effect. I'm not sure. But with that, it sort of generates as you watch. I have no control over, you know, who gets how many when. There should be an entire explanation pertaining to that somewhere that you can gain access to. Like, there should be a help page thing down there. I'm not 100% sure. But that is a thing. So you guys can, you know, accumulate points that way. You can also wind up unlocking emotes as well. So we have, I need to update, obviously, my tier 2 and tier 3 emotes, because I've never been entirely happy with them, and I'm not really sure what to update them to. However, you can spend a certain amount to unlock a specific emote, or a random one. I think it's only for, like, a session that you can do the thing. So if, you know, say you have, you know, say you're not subbed to the channel for whatever reason, and you want to use our beloved Filth Heart here. You can actually use the currency that Twitch bestows upon you to have access to that for, I believe, a session of the streams. So, I don't know. I think that's pretty cool anyway. I might be in the minority on that regard. But I do like the fact that, you know, it is a unique sort of thing. You still have access to any of the loyalty points that you've accrued with our bot. The bot is, you know, specifically for other things like, you know, our sound effects and commands and things like that. So those points are not going away. They're just in addition to the new Twitch things down there. So feel free to play with it if you are so inclined. There's a variety of things you can use it for, like having a message highlighted. You can ask me random questions if you're so inclined. That is a thing. So I will try to keep an eye on that as we go. What did you forget, Twitch? Ah, yes. We have several more now. In fact, speaking of the bot run currency thing, if you guys poke down that away, at least on desktop, not entirely sure where this would be on mobile, but there is the Streamlabs extension down that way. And, you know, you can use your loyalty points there as well. And, even request commands if you're so inclined. I will try to get to those after the stream and add them in.
Wonderful! Time for a celebration! Cheese for everyone!
Indeed. Much, much cheese. But yes, so that is a thing you guys can use that for. Let's see what else. Oh yes, the cheese is wonderful. The cheese is wonderful. I have yet to get around to adding the Wabbajack sound effect to the Wabbajack Command E. I'm sorry. I will get on that. But yes, so there's that. We also... So, it's not implemented this time because I did not have time before stream. God damn you, Twitch. And damn you, Streamlabs and everything else. Yes. So, just a couple of things before we get started in addition to those. I'm sorry, E. I really am. It shall be here soon, though, I promise. So, couple of more things before we get started. So, you guys have been asking for it. We do have Filth Heart merch now, which you guys can find either by going into my panels down there, typing !merch into our chat channel over here, or going to thionel.redbubble.com, where you guys can pick up our beloved Filth Heart on literally pretty much anything you guys could think of. It exists as merchandise. As just one of the many ways you can continue to support this channel. Additionally, subbing permanently here on this channel gets you access to the Filth Heart on a daily basis. So that is a thing. We also, you know, if there's any other merchandise or things like that you want me, I don't know why I said us, really, to add to the stream, you guys can throw a suggestion at me in our Discord channel, which, again, if you're not part of that yet, there's a link. There should be a link in the panels down below, or you guys can type !Discord into the chat pane, and you will get a lovely link. Please come join us. We do not bite, I promise. And last, but certainly not least, if you guys want a completely free way to support this channel, you guys can go to loots.com/thionel, which, again, you can find a link to in the panes down below, or type !loots into the chat pane. And thank you, Chibi. You can send a sponsored video message that will show up right up in that corner. Now, because I am a Twitch affiliate, you know, I have the ability to throw ads onto my channel as it is. But the loots, I think, are fun and are more entertaining because you guys choose to put that there. Oh no. Oh no. I'm sorry. Yes, there will occasionally be both viewer displayed ads and also occasionally ads that I put on there. I apologize. I'm trying very hard to keep down pre-roll stuff as much as humanly possible. I don't know if I'm actively succeeding, but you know, it is what it is. And now that I think I've rambled on quite enough, let us perhaps move into the actual game, because we have many things to do. We have undead to contend with. Well, not necessarily contend with. Yeah, contend with. Because we're dealing with some necromancers, and you know, that's always fun. Woohoo! Also, can we just talk for a minute about my ghost elk? Look at this ghost elk. It is a very pretty ghost elk. How did you get? Well, I will tell you exactly. So the ghost elk is actually can be obtained through the crown crates in ESO. I had some crowns left over after I bought this costume, which I don't know if any of you guys remember me mentioning this, but I have coveted this thing since last October, and I did not have the means to buy it at that point in time. So it is mine now. I will wear it forever and for always. I'm very excited about that. Also, we have Loot's message. Oh my god, yes, it is a supporting your cat. I got the cat ad, huzzah! That makes me very happy, I'm not going to lie. Speaking of the Loot's ads, though, we've discovered if you refresh the page enough times, you are more like, you can find an ad that you sort of like and sort of curate the experience that way. I think it's hysterical, actually. Yes, the cat ad is a crowd favorite, which, I mean, we're all cat people. Well, a lot of us are cat people. I'm a cat person anyway. So, the cat ad amuses the hell out of me. But, yes, I've basically coveted this outfit since October last year. So I was very glad it came back on the store and I was able to obtain it. But I had some crowns left over at the time, and so I treated myself to a crate, and lo and behold, the ghost elk was in there. Ghost elk is one of the legendary rewards for this tier. So I'm slightly sad that, you know, it wasn't this cinch, because, I mean, look at it. It is amazing, and I adore it. Like, I would have been happy with either this or the New Moon horse, because I swear this is the horse you get in Skyrim if you deal with the Dark Brotherhood quests. And let's be real, this would have made me ridiculously happy. But Ghost Elk is also amazing. Shadowmere, what are you doing in a box? Nobody knows. No one knows. Also, I discovered that earlier. I was just running around here. There's this over here, and I don't know what this is. Because this is The icon on this map indicates that, you know, I missed a thing. Because this is like a quest area and I just haven't touched it. So, I'm very curious what this is. I technically don't need to. And I'm aware I don't need to. But I'm gonna check it out anyway. I mean, it's Ghosterby. What more could you want? The only downside is that Ghosterby does not make the fun Indrik noises. And I love my Indriks.
An Iliad ruin under the Lorkrata Hills? I never suspected such a thing. I was wealthy a month ago, and then the spiders came. Who knows what brought them, but it didn't stop our production. Now the spiders are everywhere. I've closed the mines, but the last prospectors haven't come out.
I'm sorry, this just seems like an amusing set of sentences to me. I was wealthy a month ago, and then the spiders came. The spiders ruin everything, I'm just saying. Somebody's stuck in the mine?
The last prospector to go in was Sekbar. I warned him that the mine was dangerous, but he said he had to go. After that, things got out of hand. I closed the whole operation down. Then that orc showed up.
What orc?
Shagora said she was Sekbar's betrothed. She went in after him, and that's the last person I've let in since. That is, unless you see fit to go in after them.
See if I can find him. Oh, joy. Now I get to deal with spiders. I don't like spiders. For anybody just tuning in on this channel, I don't like spiders at all. So, misinterpreted as Sheogorath. This makes it better. I mean, he is technically Sheogorath, so in that regard, we do have a Sheogorathian presence here. But I will be honest though, the thought of Sheogorath masquerading as like an orc or something that's engaged to a miner down here is kind of hysterical to me. Okay, let's see. Oh look, there are dead bodies. Because the spiders have murdered them. I'm not really okay with this scenario, to be perfectly honest. Okay, we have a bag. Inside the knapsack is a rough map with directions from Sentinel to the mines. The pack also includes some old clothes, half-eaten rations, and a journal.
Is someone out there? I'm in a cocoon, help!
Okay, we have a journal here. Shagora's journal. Sekbar better be dead. If he isn't, when I find him, he'll soon wish he was. Running off on the eve of our engagement. What kind of idiot does that? I took a few supplies and headed after him yesterday. All this sand makes my head swim. I'll be glad to get inside the mine, if only to get away from the sun. The mine's owner said I could wait for Sekbar if I wanted. I'm not afraid of spiders. I love her already. I have not met her, and I love her.
Merciful Ruthka, my prayers are answered. Help me. Please, get me out before that spider monstrosity comes back. I've been trapped in this cocoon for days.
Are you Shagora or Sekbar?
Shagora's really here? I thought her voice came from a dream. If she's gone deeper into the mines, I must find her. This spider's silk is tight, but I feel the threads moving. Spiders are not. I've got to break free.
Okay, keep moving. It must be weakening a bit.
Yes. I've been too afraid to move. Too afraid of the spiders. I can't leave the mines without Shagora. I think I felt something give. Yes, it's breaking open.
Woohoo!
Help me find Shagora. She must have gone further. I've stayed still, trying not to attract attention from these spiders. We can't leave without Shagora. She may be trapped too. I'll fight my fear to rescue her. With your help.
I can live with that, sir. Okay. Where are we going? This way. Okay, this is deeper into... Oh, jeez. Nope. No! Oh, no. No! Yes, I basically just dropped a meteor and a bunch of spiders. I regret precisely nothing. I don't want them to be my friends. I don't like spiders. Have I mentioned? I mean, that's a bad idea. They cocoon their snacks. You were on the block to be munched. Bar. It is true. Dude was definitely going to get munched upon. Let's be real. He was going to be a spider snack. Oh, look at him. He's cowering behind me. It's kind of cute. Okay, so Shagora's gotta be... Zagora, whatever her name is, she's gotta be back. Go!
The beast that wed me. Take care, friend.
That is a spider monstrosity if ever I saw one. Okay, I can't attack these guys yet. I don't want to deal with her.
What desire brings you here, mortal? You seek the orc female, perhaps? She is now an ornament to my collection.
No, thank you. Hi, Eris, how are you? What are you?
Some of this world claim the gods as ancestors. To them, the Daedra are divine beings who are not the ancestors of Tamriel's people. Your divines exhausted much of their power shaping your world. We did not.
Okay, let me speak to Shagora.
To do that, I propose a trade. You may feed an elder spider, or you can let my children feed on your Redguard friend.
I'm sorry,
His
what?
taste please them greatly.
And if I refuse?
Then I shall not let you speak to her. It is simple. Now, will you stand about doing nothing, or take my trade?
Okay, I'll feed a damn spider.
Wonderful. They wait just behind you. Do not worry. The venom ensures there is little pain.
Oh, wait, she means I become food for spider. Okay. Okay, I fed your spider.
Such sweet nectar you mortals carry in your veins. A shame it goes to waste.
Okay, I did what you asked.
Indeed. The way is open to you and your Redguard friend. And if you desire to stay, I shall have no objections. Go in.
I don't want to go in. I have several concerns. Oh, and Zekbar's not behind me. Because of course he isn't. What the? Spider Daedra definitely collects people. It's an Argonian. Is that some flavor of elf? Altmer, maybe? Not sure which flavor of human that is. Want to say that's Bosmer, maybe? Hard to tell. They definitely... That is Khajiit. Definitely have a nice assortment of people. Oh, there's Sekbar.
Curse this darkness. I can't see a thing. Are you another one of Naluroan's illusions? Don't think I am a fool. I know your tricks. Where is Sekbar?
Sekbar and I came to rescue you, actually?
If that's the case, then where is he? No, you're just another one of Naluroan's puppets. But you can't get into my mind. I'll never let you copy my Sekbar.
You can't see him? He is literally right in front of you.
What? Where? Stop lying, Illusion. When I get out of this place, I'll torch it and squish anything that manages to crawl out. Just you wait.
I see her now, and that danger has her in its grasp. We must save her!
What do you want to do?
No hero, but I can't stand by while my love is trapped by this Daedra. Maybe she'd take me in exchange.
You'd give up your life for Shigora.
A month ago, I would have fled. Marriage scared me. Spiders scared me. But I've been running too long. It's time I acted like a true warrior and faced my fear.
The Orc woman is strong-willed. A challenge, but one that I will conquer nonetheless. What do you think of my menagerie, mortal? Would you like to take your place within?
How about you release us all from your nest?
Ah, threats are next, perhaps? Dear mortal, I have not harmed any of my collection. They provide me with comfort and entertainment, and my children with sustenance every now and again. In return, I care for their every need.
Okay, if you won't release us, I will force you.
I do not fear you, mortal. You are in my lair. I allow you to see me because it is convenient. Oh, I'm sure you could escape my nest in time. But these two would surely not survive.
Is there any way I can convince you to let them go?
As you can tell, the orc is resistant to my charms. She has not made a good specimen. I propose a trade of sorts. Give me the red guard, and I will give you the orc.
Need to talk to him first. I know he already said that, he wants to stay here in her place, but...
I see her now, and that Daedra has her in its grasp. We must save her!
Yeah, okay, so he definitely wants to trade his position. But I don't think she's going to like that. Why, game? Why do you do these things to me? Kill them all. I mean, yeah, that is probably how this is gonna go in retrospect.
The orc woman is strong-willed. Ah, I do not fear. As you can tell, the orc is resistant to my charms. She has not made a good specimen. I propose a trade of sorts. Give me the red guard, and I will give you the orc.
Eat souls, get money, and sacrifice the Daedra. I mean... yeah. No deal. These two belong together.
That can be done as well. Give them both to me, and I will provide them with a long and happy life together. Once my poison takes them, they will see what I weave. A safe life together, a happy existence. What else does a mortal crave?
Yeah, I can't let you have them.
Then we are at an impasse, are we not? I'll allow you to think things over. Mortals can get anxious when asked to make decisions quickly, I've found.
Is there any way I can convince you to let them go?
As you can tell, the orc is resistant to my charms. She has not.
Okay, so my options are either
I propose a trade.
Let her take Sekbar, or
and
let
I'll
her
give
keep
you
the
the
both of them. Wow! I think this is worse than the which NPCs need to die quests. What the hell? This is terrible. I hate both of these. I hate both of them so much. Oh man. This is terrible. This is really, really terrible. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to split them up because I don't think they'd be happy, but I don't want to leave them both here. And the thing is, I know if I say, okay, keep them both, Sekbar's not going to be happy. There's no good way to end this one. And I hate so much when ESO does this. I'd really rather just fight her and free everybody. But I'm not given that option. This is terrible. This is genuinely awful is what this is. Okay, I need to think about this for a second. I don't know. I mean, looking at the others, they look fine, so maybe it's not as bad, like Woven Dreams. I don't know. That is also part of the problem with this. Like, just not knowing. Yeah, this is kind of what ends with me panic quitting campaigns. I can see that. The fight look fine. They all look like they need painkillers for their backs. I agree. Look. This is the worst decision. I hate this decision. I don't want to split them up. I really don't. You know what? Fine, you can take both of them.
The orc woman is strong-willed. Ah, I do not. As you can tell, the orc, that can be done as well. Give them both to me, and I will provide them with a long and happy life together. Once my poison takes them, they will see what I weave. A safe life together. A happy existence. What else does a mortal crave?
Okay, fine. They can both stay if you keep your word.
Mortal? I am nothing if not true to my word. The pair need not even know you existed. You are free to leave in peace.
Sekbar, do you know how long I've been looking for you?
I'm sorry, sweetness. How did we get here again?
Strange. We were in a mine, but we're outside your father's house now.
Never mind that silly daydream, my dearest.
You silly oaf. Oh, I can't stay mad at you, love.
Not sure how I'm going to explain this, but you signed them onto a reality TV show. Okay, accidentally. Okay, not accidentally, but, you know, not intentionally. Isn't that the important bit? That's what counts as TV for Daedra. I mean, I guess so. Daedra are very weird. Like, they have really weird ideas about entertainment. But, I mean, if this makes them happy, I guess, I don't even know. I thought I wouldn't have to fight any spiders, since there was that pair of people just running through here, but I guess so. Okay, this is a little ridiculous. That Daedra apparently likes soap operas or Hallmark movies. I guess that one don't they? I didn't really think about it like that, but you're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong. This is going to be awkward to explain. Yeah, so, one of your miners is now living in a Daedric paradise, I guess. I wonder if it's also, like, votable, so they all have text and what happens next. I don't know, but that is a good question. Like, do they get a say in what happens? Do they not? I do wonder now. I hope they do. Like, I hope whatever illusion she has them sucked into, like, they just basically get to choose what happens.
I never should have listened to Sekbar. Look at all the trouble he's caused.
He's safe now. Please don't ask me what I mean.
Safe? Then where is he? Do you mean he has met his ancestors?
God damn it.
Did the spiders kill him in Shigora?
It's more than spiders. They were taken by a spider Daedra.
A spider Daedra? Could these mines be any more cursed? This was a fool's errand. Once I return to Sentinel, I'll never leave again. Sep's coils are never-ending, friend. I'm sure you did what you could for them.
Well, if I did what I could for them, you mean left them to basically, you know, be enthralled by Spider Daedra, then yes, a thing was done for them, technically. Okay, you know what's weird? This is clearly a spectral deer. Like, logically, I should not be able to sit upon it, but I am. But that is not the weird bit. The weird bit is if I listen very closely, like, I can still hear hoofbeats as it runs. Oh, that's a scorpion! No, thank you. We are not about that life. Also, there are weirdly a lot of bridges around here over random sand dunes. They don't seem to have much rhyme or reason to them. They're just sort of here. Why are there two Clanfar over there? Why are there Clanfar? The heck are we? Okay, apparently there's a dolmen up this way. But why are there Daedra? Okay, we're making a side trip down this way. First, because Pathfinder achievement. Second, because there's a little campfire icon down here, and I want to know what that is. If it's not relevant, then I have gone down in a direction for no reason. But, you know, I do sort of want to check it out, so... I don't know if it's a quest thing. Is it? Yep, okay. Quest marker.
At last, someone to help.
Possibly. Why is your title Akabi of the Ungodly? What does that even mean?
You look like you're at loose ends. Interested in making some money?
What do you mean?
The boss hired a matchmaker named Ashtad to find a groom for his daughter, and he sent me out here to recruit someone. He says he'll pay well. He's up at our camp now. Can you help? I've been out here long enough.
Wait. You want me to marry your boss's daughter?
No, you'll help Ashtad. The boss suspended hostilities for the wedding. No one will attack you. And if you take the job, tell that matchmaker to call me in. This is no work for a certified cutthroat. Go on, through the tunnel and up the hill.
I will admit marrying the daughter would have been slightly more preferable, but okay, I will go talk to Ashtad the matchmaker, I guess. Less interesting, agreed. Ooh, iron. Maybe, we don't know. We shall see, I suppose. Also, are those books down here or are they up there? Ooh. And a chest. That we try to unlock. Okay, we go this way. Ungodly butcher. Oh dear. I have a few concerns about this job I've taken.
You must be here to work with that matchmaker lug. If so, the boss says I can't touch you. Which is a shame, because some of that stuff you're wearing looks pricey.
MMOs should allow us to romance more NPCs. I agree. Okay, I can unlock this too. Not that I need to, but unlocking these things does help with ledger domain skill lines, so... I mean, a tiny bit anyway. Ten would date Naryu. I mean, yes. Let's be real. Naryu is freaking amazing. Wait, I'm sorry, was that... Okay, that book disappeared. I should have paid more attention to it. Because I swear it said something about her scene. It's also why I'm sort of excited for Pantheon. You can romance NPCs in Pantheon? Why was this the first time hearing of this?
Who are you? You don't look like one of the ungodly. Wait, are you here to help the matchmaker? Because that's me.
What kind of help did you need?
Yes, well, I'm in a bind. I'm considering potential grooms for Sarvia at Wilder, but she refuses to talk to me. I have to know what she wants in a husband, or Wilder the Ungodly, who hired me, won't gather the dowry. So I need you to talk to her.
I can try. Anything else?
Eager. Great. Once you learn what Sarvia at Wilder wants in a groom, talk to her father, Wilder the Ungodly. Tell him it's time to get the dowry where the grooms can inspect it, to see how serious we are. Now go, and be persuasive.
I can try. Oh, okay. Well, that just makes me more interested in Pantheon now.
Don't talk to me. I have problems. Big problems. You wouldn't understand.
I might, because Ashtad sent me to talk to you.
I guess he's just not going to give up and go away. All right. I suppose I'll have to talk to you then. At least you have an honest face. So, as if I didn't know, what is it he wants?
He wants to know what you're looking for in a bridegroom.
I'm not looking for a bridegroom at all. Marriage? Maluk, take it. I want to travel, see the world, have adventures. No, you should be talking to my father, Wilder the Ungodly. This was his idea, not mine.
Oh, that... I'm going to die. I'm going to have to fight all these people. I don't want to fight all of these people. I'm probably going to have to.
Are you here to help arrange my daughter's marriage? She's got her mother's spirit and her temper. So, what does Sarvia at Wilder expect in a bridegroom?
She had no real preference.
Good. Then it's up to me. First, he needs to be strong, or my daughter will make a fool of him. Respectful of his elders, and wealthy, of course. Oh, and not too hard on the eyes. I don't want to get sick of looking at him.
You're not the one marrying him. What kind of a sentence is that? Ashtad asked about the dowry.
Of course, of course. A good groom deserves a good dowry. I have some gold and silks from, well-wishers. They're stored in the upper camp.
Sure they are.
Gather the goods and take them to the entrance tunnel.
The entrance? Is that safe?
Ashtad wants the dowry near the entrance where prospective grooms can inspect it. I'll send a guard down with a chest. Place the dowry in it. All right, off you go.
Okay. This is, I'm going to die, aren't I? Are we sure at this rate? He seems to have a lot of opinions on the future hubby. I know, right? Like, what the heck? Is he actually the one who wants to get married here? Like, I don't know what's happening. I am so going to die. I feel like my nervousness is justified considering everything. I really don't want these people to try to kill me. I have the feeling it's gonna happen. Plague Doctor just wants to deal with her life right now. Oh, I'm gonna die a painful death. I'm like 90% sure at this point. Breaker of the Ungodly. Dear Lord.
Watch it, stranger. Wilder the Ungodly put me here to keep an eye on his daughter's dowry.
Yes, which I am putting in this chest right now.
There you are, you swindler!
Buh. What? What the? Yep, I'm getting attacked. Yes, of course I am. What the? I was literally just doing what I was told to do. Ugh. Why is everybody attacking me now? What did I do? Only until completion of the job, which you completed. That's true. That's true.
He drew me a map.
Okay, we're not gonna go that way. I mean, either way, I'm getting attacked, but... I mean, that was probably a bit of overkill, but you know what? It's fine. Kill them all, eat their souls. I don't want to eat their souls.
You're still alive. Quick, get me out of here.
Not until you tell me what's going on.
All right, I suppose I owe you that. I'm not a matchmaker. I'm a swindler, a confidence man. This is one of my classics. I tell the Mark I'll arrange a marriage, they gather a dowry, I steal the dowry and disappear. Now, get me out of here.
Why should I help a swindler?
Because I've reformed. Now I only target those who deserve it, like these idiot bandits. I'm only taking their ill-gotten gains. Serves them right. The keys to unlock my shackles are in Wilder's tent. Get them, please?
Can I just leave you here? No, that's not an option.
Do not let yesterday's regrets become today's worries.
I really wish just leaving him here was an option, but sadly it does not seem to be. I'm kind of saddened that a Khajiit seems to be in their employ. You are better than this, Khajiit. You're so much better than this. Feed their souls to your ghost elk. Okay, this is unexpected.
Looking for something? A set of keys, perhaps?
What are you doing here and how much do you know?
Everything, I think. I'm not so easily fooled as my father. I knew there was something wrong with that matchmaker from the start. Eventually, I figured out his game. The same way I figured you for a harmless dupe. You are, aren't you?
Give me the keys and we'll leave your camp.
Only if I get to go with you. Ashtad's plan was brilliant. A bit flawed, but brilliant. He probably would have gotten away with it if I hadn't tipped off my father. He lives the life I want, traveling the world and having exciting adventures.
You can ask to join him once we're out of the camp. Give me the keys.
Sorry, I haven't got them. But I could get them if you can distract my father and the ungodly for a few minutes. My father and his bruisers are at the upper sparring ring, through the far tunnel. Why don't you go challenge him to a fight?
You want me to fight your father?
Yes, he's bound by the unwritten laws of the ungodly. My father can't refuse a challenge and keep his position as the boss. Just don't kill him, all right? He may be an ox's arse, but he's still my father.
I'll do my best, I guess.
Thank you. I'll grab the keys and free Ashtad while you distract the camp. Meet me outside our entrance tunnel after you've challenged my father. I am quite sure you'll survive.
Right. This is fine. This is fine. You know, I'm just going to possibly get my ass handed to me by a bandit leader. It's fine. It's fine. Really. Maybe. Possibly. I was hoping to avoid all of this. Apparently not.
Flank, now!
This is fine. Ugh. Shigorth, love blossoms even in falling apart scheme. It just makes you want to gouge out someone's spine. I mean, oh jeez. Whoa!
To the side!
I'm going to die. Or maybe not. I don't know. So that archer just sort of disappeared into a cliff. Cool. Oh boy. Oh, it's Khajiit. Khajiit has knives to kill me with. as you do. Oh, you are. Hi. Hi.
Back, are you? It's your funeral. I knew you couldn't be trusted. Now I get to take it out of your hide.
I'm actually here to challenge Wilder the Ungodly to an honor fight.
What? How do you know about that? It's an unwritten law. Fine then. Go ahead. Watching the boss kill you isn't as good as doing it myself. But it's close.
Okay. Hi.
How much gold did you take from my daughter's dowry? How full are your pockets, you snake?
I took precisely none. Okay, see, this is interesting to me. Redguard are not really big fans of magic, and he's doing some of it.
Stop. I yield. I admit defeat.
Good.
Beat.
Twitch has given me too many points, so here's the question. What has been your favorite side quest in ESO? Oh, that's hard. That is honestly really hard. One of my favorite side quests. Ooh. That is actually really tough. One of my favorites. What was a good one? There have been a lot of really nice quests, actually. Favorite side quest. I actually don't know. There have been so many of them. Okay, I don't know if I would count this as like an absolute favorite side quest, but I do find it hilarious that in each of the 3 zones I've been in, there's always that one side quest with that drunken guy who has lost some family heirloom or whatever, and he thinks like something horrible happened to it. So you have to find it, and you realize, oh, there was no Hagraven, or there was no monster. He was just drunk and dropped his weapon or whatever into a river. I don't know why that amuses me so much. It just sort of... After 3 of them, I've got kind of sick of them because it was just such a recurring theme. But, that is definitely one of the ones that was kind of high up there for me. There have been a few that were just like, you know, oh, Bandit changing their ways in one regard, which I think was fun. The problem is that there's so many side quests that I've done that they all sort of blend together. So finding a favorite is harder than you'd think it would be.
You defeated Wilder? He's been our leader for years. This isn't right. You're not even an ungodly. The rules might say that we have to swear loyalty to you, but to oblivion with that. We're bandits. We break the rules.
So you're going to fight me too? I mean, come at me, bro, but...
No, I won't fight you, but I won't kneel to you. The others won't either. In fact, I suspect they're just as likely to cut you down as they were before. Wilder is the leader of the ungodly, and you are an enemy. I would leave if I were you.
Technically, yes. Because apparently the way this works is, you know, you beat the leader, then you're the leader, but they're not going to respect an outsider, so... It is better if I just get GTFO. Because they're going to keep attacking me. Basically, yes, they are very rude. All bandits tend to be, but...
Go around.
Oh, jeez. My screen just turned off, so if anybody's saying anything in chat, I cannot see. There we go. Let's see, can I stealth my way out of here? I don't think I can. Because there's not really a whole lot of good places. Well, in that case, they could just come on down to Uncle Sheo's brain farm. Oh god, don't eat their brains, Uncle Sheo.
We do not have to kill him after we rob him. He could have an accident.
We are being as sneaky as we possibly can. It's gonna get a bit tricky down here. But I think we can manage. That person's sneaking as well. I don't think I have to worry about NPCs in this tunnel, but... Nope, okay. Ooh.
My father, does he live?
He's alive. Wounded, but alive.
Good. As you can see, I have Ashtad. With my help, he might even become a good swindler someday. Anything would be better than staying in that camp. It's difficult to be the daughter of a man known as the Ungodly.
That is apparently Haskell. I mean, only on occasion. Alright, now back up this way. Because we must find Prince Azah. Which is the whole reason we were coming down here in the first place. Or up here? I don't even know. Okay. Way Shrine! Yeah. Oh, and there is a Mundus stone up here too. Or down there? Whoa! Yep, down here. Not that I need the Mundus stone, but it's always nice to know where it is. Okay, I need to get back up there. Can I get back up here? Yes! Victory! Obviously, Haskell is 100% of Sheo's impulse control. I feel like even he can't really be considered impulse control, all things considered. I mean, Sheogorath is just gonna do what Sheogorath wants to do. All the time. Also, there is a sky shard up here, I think. Whoa! Oh, those are Withered Hand. Okay. Oh, this is all Withered Hand. There's a sky shard over there, but that requires Withered Hand murder. We will come back to that sky shard.
I've done all that I can.
Considering, but what if I do anyway? See, exactly.
Tuaka guided your footsteps here at the perfect moment, sister. There is a Shaba work to be done. The Withered Hand has taken over the port. The situation is strange, though, to say the least.
What is the situation?
The Withered Hand launched a surprise attack against Tava's blessing. They killed everyone and everything, even the livestock. The strange thing is, they have not raised the dead.
What? Why haven't they raised any of the dead yet?
I do not know, but I fear they planned something terrible. Prince Azah and his men are barricaded in the warehouse at the eastern edge of town. He may have learned more about what these fiends are planning. You should go to him.
I'll go find Prince Azah then.
I hope the prince has learned more. I believe the Withered Hand has brought one of the Ansei wards here, and that does not bode well. You were at Tuaka's throne, were you not? So,
You know that as well as anyone.
Why would the Withered Hand attack this place?
I wish I could tell you. Faherajad's naval shipyards are here, but I cannot imagine why the Withered Hand would care about that. I hear these were sacred grounds back in the days of the Ansei. Perhaps that is what drew the Withered Hand here.
That might do it. That might definitely do it. Oh, look at all these dead bodies. This is concerning.
Irresponsible. Completely irresponsible. Finally, someone who's not running the other direction. I had no idea I was rubbing elbows with so many feckless cowards. A few necromancers show up, and everyone jumps ship. Literally. To just up and abandon this project? They should be ashamed.
Okay, what project are you talking about?
Only the most important military advancement in the Second Era? These ships you see here? I designed them. They're going to revolutionize naval warfare. But not if we lose the designs.
What happened to the designs?
The workers ran and just left them on the ships. The Covenant's pride? Rancer's regret? The Bell of Balfiera? The designs just sitting on the decks. A Dominion spy could steal them. For the sake of the Covenant, will you help me get them?
Yeah, sure, I'll help recover the ship's designs. I mean, I am Dominion, but I guess you can't tell with the hood up.
I'm glad there are a few of us left who know the meaning of courage and loyalty. You'd make High King Emmerich proud. Look on the decks of the 3 ships. The designs should be there, unless they've already been stolen.
What makes these new warships so special?
Where do I begin? Thicker masts, extra backstays, a narrower keel, lighter ballast. The list goes on. The real battle changer is going to be the reinforced hull, though. No one's going to be able to sink these babies. No one.
Why are you building ships at Tava's blessing?
It's the perfect place. Not many people know about the docks here. It's not exactly a regular port of call. We can build the ships without too many prying eyes.
You know, didn't Leverage begin this way? I totally designed this. Please get the planes back for me. It's possible. But I've actually never seen Leverage, so I don't know. Please, nobody hold this against me.
Charge!
Oh! The answer is yes, and the joke is a spoiler. Whoops. To be perfectly honest, I don't consider spoilers that big of a deal, so in some cases anyway. Whee! Find Covenant Pride's designs.
Did you meet the new commander?
Okay. There is a sky shard somewhere.
Can't remember her name. The pretty one.
Not up here. There is a sky shard, though. Beside a dry docked stern, it says. I was hoping. Okay. Sky shard. Sky shard. Oh, there it is. I don't know how I'm getting out of here, but... Suffice it to say that was a lie and set things in motion. Well then. I hear Nirnroot somewhere. It is likely up top. And I'm not going up top to get it. Gonna sneak. Yes, I did just waste an ult on that. It's fine. Okay. On to the next ship. Also, while avoiding necromancers. Because F them. Really. Unless I am playing a necromancer, necromancers can go away. Like, the really weird thing in this regard is that they're not actually raising the dead that they've killed. So I'm very confused as to what their end goal is here. Oh, I can't sneak up on you. I thought I could. I was hoping, but no. Also, it does not look like I'm going to be able to get onto the dock of that ship. Oh, yes, I can get on this side. I didn't think I could. Come join the madness. I feel like I've been making a concentrated effort to get more people to play this game. Because I just have so much fun with it. Water skin rating. In fact, speaking of ESO, because, you know, we're playing it right now at this very moment. I don't know if any of you guys follow Sound Illustrates on Twitter, but they're currently setting an RP challenge for ESO, where they actually set up a spreadsheet for this the other day. So you just randomly roll for a race and a zone, and everything else is pretty much up to you, but you basically craft a character around the zone and the area that you've sort of been assigned. I don't know, it's fun. I'm having fun plotting out a character for that, so that is the thing. If anybody is interested, I will post links into Discord later. But if you are interested, please let me know. Shipyard workers take warning. What is this? Spies are everywhere. The ships we are building are destined for the thrice-blessed alliance of the Daggerfall Covenant. Agents of the Evanhart Pact and the Aldmeri Dominion may be spying upon our work at any time. Beware of saboteurs. Ships on the ways are vulnerable to sabotage, especially from fire. This is especially likely to be attempted at night. Be alert for suspicious activity. Remember, open eyes to stop the spies. Oh my god. I saw you say you were looking up things and all you found was meta this, meta this, and meta that. Of course, my philosophy is screw meta, so I appreciated that. Like, it was ridiculous. Okay, so for that particular project, also, yes, Glitch, what are you calling my attention to? But for that particular project, my randomly assigned thing was a Nord from the Rift. So, you know, I'm taking into account, okay, these are, you know, the Mundus stones I'm going to be able to mess with in this zone. This is, you know, what the sets are that live in this zone. Because the idea is that, you know, your leveling gear and everything should come directly from the zone that you're in. And you can only use the Mundus stones that are present in that zone. And so I'm like, okay, you know, I can deal with this. But everything I was looking up for Nords, this was like, by the way, Nord is tank. And I'm like, well, what if I don't want to be a tank? Like, what is this? Like, I really feel like there need to be more guides out there for, like, builds that are not what is traditionally meta acceptable, quote unquote.
Now, to the side.
But like I don't even know. Like everything you can find online is strictly like meta approved. I just yeah. Ah, okay. Yeah. Like, I appreciate meta in some regard, because that actually helped me out with the build for this, but I need to tweak it because, you know, Bosmer are not traditionally, they're not traditionally Magicka-based characters. Like, all of their stuff is traditionally, at least in terms of current acceptable meta, all of their stuff is definitely more stamina-based. But I'm just having fun blasting things with the staff, so... Like, I need to make some tweaks for what actually works with this character. I just have not done the thing yet. Where are the designs? Oh, a person.
Dumac take you, Covenant filth, you... These damn necromancers and this whole damn desert. If my sword arm weren't broken, I'd skin you like a netch.
I'm looking for the designs for this ship, actually.
Of course you are. Those Swits weren't smart enough to get these before they fled, and I knew that. I planned this perfectly. I stole the designs fairly, and by rights, they should be mine.
So, you have the ship designs?
I do. And as much as it shames me, I am going to beg you to let me keep them. Where I come from, when you're sent on a mission, you're expected to succeed. The price for failure is unthinkable.
Where do you come from?
Morrowind. I work for House Telvanni. You should know that the Ebonheart Pact is as much my enemy as it is yours. You should also know, if I don't return with these ship designs, they won't just kill me.
Oh.
They'll kill my children as well.
Well, that's not good. Why does House Telvanni want the ship designs?
House Telvanni does a great deal of trade by sea. These designs, the reinforced hulls, would make our ships invincible. I cannot delay here any longer. I beseech you, for my children's sake, let me take the designs.
I can't remember. Was Telvanni one of the houses in Morrowind that I didn't really like? There were so many houses out in Morrowind. God only knows how many. I can't remember them all. Bocha plays the Khajiit Templar, dual-wielding resto staff, stam magic dot character. Only thing is, it's a little appropriate that I like being sneaky, and Khajiits are sneaky. However, being sneaky isn't acceptable MMO play in general, so... Yeah. Yeah, I don't even know. Ugh. What do I do with you, Miss Omeron? I need to consider this. I just... What even? Ugh. Have you considered eating souls? I mean... I don't think I can eat hers. I don't think that's an acceptable thing I can do. What I remember from Morrowind, the game, not the DLC, the Hlaalu were the best. I don't remember who were, honestly, because it has been a hot minute since I went back through Morrowind. Morrowind, oh god. Morrowind was actually the first zone in this game that I ever touched. So that was like that was like at least a year ago. If not longer. That is weird to think about. That is really weird to think about. That, you know, it's really weird to think about that I started playing this game at least a year ago, if not longer. Lalo were terrible, but also the best / easiest, so. I mean, I suppose I don't even remember anymore. This is terrible. This is honestly terrible. What do? What do? You know what? I kind of... I don't know completely if she's telling the truth about, you know, the Telvanni possibly killing her family. And if that is true, I wouldn't want to be responsible for that. I really would not. Okay, you know what?
Dumac take you, Covenant filth, you... These damn necromancers and this whole... I do. Morrowind. House Telvanni does a great
having two
deal
different
of
kinds of gems is weird.
trade by
I
sea.
can see that. I might
These designs,
wind up
the
renaming
reinforced
the
hulls,
Twitch
would make our
version
ships invincible.
of the currency because
I
they're like
cannot
two
delay here
completely
any
different
longer. I
things
beseech
and
you,
they
for my
don't
children's
translate
sake. Let me
between
take the
systems,
designs.
unfortunately. Like, if I had a way to just take what I have in my bot and bestow it on stream viewers, I would do so. However, that's not actually a thing I can do. Like, they're not compatible whatsoever. So I think what I might do is rename things. So, you know, one currency is one thing and the other one is another thing, but I don't know. I will... Do you guys think that would be easier if the Twitch currency was a different name? Or, like, what do you guys think? Because this is the first day I've had these. Twitch literally just gave them to me as I was setting up. So... Okay, go ahead. Keep the designs.
You are generous. More generous than I dared hope. And I am grateful. Next time I encounter one of your kind, perhaps I will stay my blade. Luck to your house, stranger.
Go on and leave then. This is probably going to be painful. I'm doing this anyway. Whee! Less painful than I thought. In retrospect, not the best idea. Because there are necromancers right there. I thought that way was clear. I could not see at the time. That was surprisingly less painful than I thought it would be. But that's sort of the risk when you jump off into water in this game, because you have no idea how deep it actually is. Also, that is the biggest freaking vulture I've ever seen. Not that, you know, I've seen a lot of vultures, but my point is, that bird was big. The bird was a big boy. Okay, dude I need to talk to is back over here. Wait, do you hear something? Nah, probably the wind. Okay. Hello, sir.
You work quickly and efficiently, young one. I appreciate that. Did you recover all the ship designs?
I only have 2 of them.
What? There were spies prowling around here. I knew it! They probably waited until all the workers fled and then moved in to steal the designs. Damn cowards. Which one of the ship designs was compromised?
The Bell of Balfiera?
Gall and pox! Oh, if those designs fall into the hands of our enemies, it could ruin the Covenant's chance of achieving naval superiority. At least you managed to get the designs for the other 2. Can I see them, please?
Here, take them.
Well, if there's one thing I know, it's that you, my friend, have done your duty here, and then some. You covered the behinds of all the cowards who abandoned the place. The Covenant needs more people like you. I mean that.
Except I'm not Covenant, so... yeah. Twitch is being weird today, I feel like. I don't know what it is. Alright, now we gotta go find Princess Everything about that entire ending dialogue was hilarious. I know, right? First of all, I'm not Covenant. I'm one of the people you are trying to keep off of the designs. Second of all, I basically let your enemies have one of them. So, I mean, I don't know that you really want more people in the Covenant like me. All things considered. Keep trying to charge me and failing miserably. Princess, where are you?
I can't remember her name.
Oh, there he is.
The pretty one.
I heard the commotion out there, and somehow I knew it was you. I can't tell you how good it is to see you, my illustrious friend. As you can see, we are in dire straits here. It's on the verge of getting even worse.
How will it get any worse?
That fiend Alasan is here. With Huafa dead, he has the withered hand dedicated to his own twisted designs. He seeks power. Reason they aren't raising these people. It's because Alasan plans to turn himself into a lich.
How would he turn himself into a lich?
He has corrupted one of the Anse wards.
Oh
He's
boy.
using some kind of necromantic focuses to channel energy from the dead for a ritual he's conducting in the lighthouse.
Oh, that's not good.
He says this ritual will make him a lich. Will you help me stop him?
Yeah, just tell me what I need to do.
I believe it's best to destroy the focuses first. Alasan's minions have been piling the dead around them, and they seem to be channeling energy for the ritual. Destroy the focuses, then go to the lighthouse and find a way to disrupt Alasan's ritual.
Oh boy. Okay, sure, I can do the thing. Also, cat message. I missed that as it came in. What was it? Supporting cats everywhere. I approve. I approve.
It is an honor to meet you. Prince Azar has told me of your deeds in Sentinel, and I know you have General Thoda's respect as well. With you here, I think our chances of surviving this have improved tenfold.
So Scholar Zoria wants you to send Shiri back to Bergama.
Thank you for bringing me this message, albeit the Scholar's apprentice was lost to me in the fighting. Regrettably, I fear that young Shiri was most likely... slain. Of course, until you arrived, I believed we would soon share her fate.
Well, that's not good.
I believe it's best to destroy the focuses first. Alasan's minions have been piling the dead around them, and they seem to be channeling energy for the ritual. Destroy the focuses, then go to the lighthouse and find a way to disrupt Alasan's ritual.
Okay, how did you learn of Alasan's plan to become a lich anyway?
When we arrived, the necromancers had already killed everyone. We snuck up to spy on them, and I saw Alasan. Evil has twisted his features, but I knew him. He was ranting about this ritual to become a lich. We attacked, but you see how that went.
You knew Alasan before?
Yes, he and Uwafa both. Since we were knee-high to a dune beetle. We studied together, but they were always sadistic, obsessed with death. That was before their father turned, of course. If only we had killed them all back then.
Why did they come to Tava's blessing?
My father sent me here because he feared the Withered Hand might target our navy. I don't think that's why they came, though. It seems that many centuries ago, this was the home of one of the Anse who sacrificed themselves to create the wards.
Why would that matter?
I suspect it has something to do with Alasan's plan to become a lich. If this is where the Anse was born, perhaps Alasan had to bring the ward here in order to corrupt it. That's just my theory, of course.
sound one, though. How have things been in Sentinel?
Not good, I'm afraid. Rumors about the Ansei wards being stolen run rampant, and every day there are new reports of risen dead. The Crowns and some forebears are calling for my father to step down. There's even talk of rebellion.
Oh dear. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Oh look! A ward. Or focus that I need to destroy. Focus. Destroyed. Next one's over here. I love that the foci are like so easy to see. As in there's a giant pillar of light. Like, I feel like in other instances there would not be such a huge pillar. But the fact that there is amuses me. Okay. Now for the north focus, which is all the way up here. Oh, of course. It's by the ship. Because of course it is. Why wouldn't it be?
What is that terrible smell?
I don't have to explain something I've never seen.
If it's actually on the ship, I'm going to scream. I think it's actually on the ship. Oh my god, it's actually on the ship. Are you kidding me? I was literally just on that ship. And now I have to go back onto it. En route. Okay, this is not the best way to get onto this thing. But you know what? This is how we're doing it. So hopefully this works out. Sometimes it's a tiny bit tricky to get onto these boats. I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to do it. Yeah, I don't think they're low enough for me to... Damn it. I was hopeful, but... I think they're a bit too low for me to get onto. It would have been nice not to have to, you know, go through the entire dock to get back over here. Apparently, it's not gonna be that easy. I wish. But alas. So, we come back over this way. Hopefully I can actually get back up here from here. I don't know. Yes, victory. Okay. Now, this is the frustrating bit, because I know I can't actually... Well, yes, I did just drop a meteor on them for no discernible reason. Because why wouldn't I, really? If I have the option of a meteor, why would I not use the meteor? I mean, really.
To the side!
I really should double check to see if I can morph that, but I don't know if I can yet or not. I have not been paying attention to what I can morph and what I can't. Actually, let's see. Can I morph that? I don't remember what skill that was. I cannot morph Meteor yet. Hopefully soon. Okay, let us deal with these necromancers.
Split up.
Okay, rude. How dare you?
Fan out!
Back here. I'm trying to kill you, and it is very rude of you to keep running away. Also, I just realized sometimes I disintegrate these NPCs. I feel kind of bad about that. Okay, where's the lighthouse? Lighthouse is that way. Sploosh. Okay, to the lighthouse we go. This is probably not the way I'm meant to come, but you know what? This is how we're doing it anyway. More necros.
From the sides.
Circle around.
Yeah, I just obliterated somebody with a meteor. I regret precisely nothing. Okay. Lighthouse. Lots of empty trunks. Okay. Nothing to loot through there. Mildly disappointed.
You've come too late! The ritual has begun and you cannot strike me down! You are the one who killed my brother Uafa, are you not?
Maybe.
I will grant that you are likely a formidable foe. But once I become a lich, I will burn you to cinders. There's nothing you can do to stop me now!
How can you be sure of that, though?
The ritual has begun, and I am already bound to the Anse ward as it is bound to me. If you strike me down, the blade will be shattered.
That's a risk I'll have to take.
You broke the Anse ward. You think that will stop me? I am not finished.
You know, I was hoping.
After so many centuries, it is a wonder I can still be surprised. I could not abide the necromancer corrupting my ward, but I was powerless to stop him. Your actions have shattered the blade, but you made the right choice. You have my gratitude.
What do we do now?
Shattering the blade was the only way, albeit there were consequences. Necromantic energy was released, causing the dead of Tava's blessing to rise.
Oh, great!
The necromancer himself is not a lich, but he has become a powerful spirit.
So he's not dead.
No, he cannot be slain now. There is a way, but I am fading. With the ward broken, my strength wanes quickly. I will presently go to the far shores unless you can reforge the blade.
How do I do that?
We need the gods' favor. For Tava, capture the desert wind. For Morwa, get the milk of a goat. And for Zet, gather the earth from a fallen warrior's grave. With these elements, reforge the blade. Then bring it to the Anse shrine.
I will do as you ask and restore your ward. Or try to, I guess. I don't know how I'm gonna find all of this, but sure. Oh, fun.
You are undone by your own heroics, dog. I may not be a lich, but I have an army of undead.
Yes. Yes, you do. I'm pretty sure the prescribed way to go through this is to murder everything, so you know what? Let us murder all of the things. Because I don't know if what's going to happen is there's going to be more relevant dialogue or what, so... What exactly does that mean, though? Capture the desert wind. Like, how exactly am I supposed to capture wind? Does it really count as sacrificing if they're dead? Like, can you sacrifice the dead? Is that a thing? I don't know. Good news is I may just have the undead to deal with and not more necromancers. Okay, so thing I need is here. Goat's milk is there. Grave's there. Desert wind's there. Okay, so let's deal with whichever one it is that's in town first, and then we'll go from there. Really, it depends who you're sacrificing them to, but I'm sure someone out there doesn't mind the souls of the undead. I mean, we can hope. Yeah, okay, so the good news is that there aren't any more necromancers. Yay. The bad news is that there's so much undead, and the Red Guards cannot do a damn thing about it. Because that is against their religion. Here, goat. Come here, goat. Sorry, goat. Please don't die, goat. I need you. Okay, goat milk acquired. Huzzah. Let's go out of town for grave dirt. I really hope my character's leaving something at this grave first before they just take dirt from it, but they probably will not. They will probably just barge through and just take the dirt like an animal. Does it really? I have no idea how even accurate the closed caption translations are. So, not necessarily translations, but I have no idea how accurate the transcription is. Because it's all automatic. Well, that's good. Oh, look. Grave dirt. Earth from a warrior's grave. This earth from a fallen warrior's grave should attract Zet's blessing to reforge the Yonsei ward. And we're just taking it.
You will die. You will die, and then you will join my army.
I have a better idea. How about I kill you? I'm just saying. Because I don't really fancy becoming part of an undead army. Also, you know, you're kind of a jerk, so. Okay. Time to capture wind. Somehow. I don't know how exactly I'm capturing wind. How did I even do that? Did I just... Somehow I have desert breeze in my inventory. No explanation. Just, here, I have wind probably in a jar. Like, there's no explanation. It's just wind. I don't even know. It's stored in your lungs. Well, that's going to make reforging a thing interesting. Coals are burning hot. Place the shattered blade upon the coals. Pour the goat's milk directly over the blade, because somehow this is going to fix things. Sprinkle the earth from a fallen warrior's grave over the blade. Somebody please explain to me how any of this is reforging a sword. Because apparently I know nothing of blacksmithing. Stoke the flames with the desert wind. And now somehow we have a completed Yonsei ward. Somehow. Reforged with milk and dirt and air. How? I don't logically see how this should work. Like, I know this is a fantasy game, and some suspension of disbelief is sort of required for this to function. But I don't understand. Logically, milk should not be capable of having anything to do with blacksmithing. Those are just symbolic to get the blessings of the gods. So by that logic, the gods magically reforge the blade. And yet, weirdly, that's somehow more acceptable of an answer to me than goat's milk capturing wind and, you know, graveyard dirt. I don't know. I don't know what goes through my head sometimes. Okay, no undead here. Shrine.
You have meddled with my affairs long enough. It is time to end this.
Yes, the time has come to end this evil.
What are you doing here? Your ward is broken, Ansei. You are no threat to me.
She
disagrees.
Take the ward and use it to trap Alasan.
What are you doing? No!
Trapping your soul, dude.
I feared that after all these years, my sacrifice would prove to be of no avail, but you performed admirably. We cannot kill that necromancer, but he will trouble us no more.
What happened to Alasan?
He became some kind of specter, and he bound himself to my ward, but that allowed me to imprison him within it. He is contained now. The important thing is that the ward is restored and can again protect the Alakir Desert. For that, I thank you.
What about the third one?
I sense that the third ward is in the greatest peril of all. The sibling of the necromancer who came here is far more skilled in the dark arts, far more dangerous, and far more ambitious.
But I killed his brother Uafa to Waka's throne.
The sibling I speak of has not been slain, and has possession of the third Ansei ward. But I cannot sense its location.
They have a third sibling?
Despite our victory here, the Alakir Desert is still in danger. Whatever has befallen, you must recover the third ward.
Where should I start?
I do not know, but trust your destiny, for it will lead you where you need to be. First, though, you must secure my ward. Find someone you can entrust with its keeping. I sense that we will meet again. May the gods watch over you until then.
Azad didn't say there was a third brother, though. Azad, are you keeping things from me? I do not appreciate it if that is the case. Okay, now I have to get out of Dodge. Somehow. Very carefully. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Also, I know technically I'm on the wrong side of town, but it's fine. Because I can just cut across as soon as I'm outside. Okay, I thought I was far enough outside. I need to pause for a second and refill my stamina, as my stamina is very much depleted or close to it. Oh boy. This is just, I don't even know, you guys. Chaos is happening. Chaos is what is happening. are you? Ooh, huzzah. There you are. And there's an army of undead right there. How did they get outside without killing undead? This is what I want to know right now.
What foulness is afoot now? The dead have risen? I thought Alasan was purposefully not raising them. Are we too late? Has Alasan made himself into a lich?
No, he is no longer a threat in a manner of speaking.
He's not? Oh, we should rejoice then. That bastard. I relish the knowledge of his defeat. Without him, the rest of these necromancers do not concern me. Not in the least. What of the Anse Ward? Do you have it?
Yeah, but the Anse asked me to give it to someone I trust.
And you brought it to me? That's quite an honor. I promise you, for as long as I live, it will not fall into enemy hands again. Now, only the final Anse Ward remains. But if Uwafa and Alasan are gone, who has it?
Anse Majah said there was another sibling.
Another sibling? But who could that be? Wait, Satura did have another child, a very young daughter. I remember her now, nipping at her brother's heels. I do not remember her name. Somehow we must find her, though.
I think I know where to find the third Anse Ward.
Okay, you were supposed to go back to town, lady.
It seems the necromancer Alasan underestimated you. I was hiding outside the lighthouse. After you disrupted the ritual, I went in and found Alasan's notes. I think I know where the Withered Hand has taken the third Anse Ward.
Okay, where did they take it?
Hunding's Watch. The Withered Hand is seeking out the birthplaces of the Anse who forged the wards. Just as Alasan did here, they can use these locations to corrupt the wards. The third Anse, Halela, was born near Hunding's Watch.
Are you sure about this?
I am sure of nothing, but this is my suggestion for where you should begin your search. There is a wise woman in Hunding's Watch, Priestess Sermon. Perhaps she can give you more insight.
Priestess Sermon. Is that really her name? Okay, I'll go talk to her.
Since both Alasan and Uwafa have been dealt with, the Withered Hand may be considerably weakened. Perhaps the third Anse Ward is closer at hand than you realize. If the gods are with you, I believe you will recover it quickly.
Have you spoken with Captain Rawan?
Yes, and he passed along your message. Though I'd much prefer to stay here, I will return to Master Zoré in Bergama shortly. I only wanted to share what I discovered with you and Prince Azah first.
What else do you know about the Third Ward?
I could spend hours telling you about the role the Third Ward has played in history, but I would only put you to sleep. All you need to know is that the Withered Hand has it, and Hunding's Watch is the best place to start your search.
Do you really think the Withered Hand is weakened?
Don't you? You foiled their plans here and at Chiwaka's throne. You defeated both Uwafa and Alasan. I would imagine the Withered Hand is in considerable disarray.
Wouldn't it be kind of hilariously awful if it turned out that, you know, she's somehow related to the last thing? Like, if she's somehow relevant to all of this madness with the wards and everything. Like, aside from this is like information bestowing. I mean, it's obviously she's here for, you know, give us exposition. But what if she's the third sibling? That is probably unlikely. But what if, you know? Also, there's a delve over here. Which I don't really think I should be going into because mission, but God, why do loading screens always take forever? I don't know what it is. I swear they just take a ridiculous amount of time for me lately. I don't know what it is. There we go. Okay. I know there's a way shrine, not way shrine, a sky shard in here. We will come back and get all the sky shards later. Right now, though, little focused on the story, if I'm being perfectly honest. Because the story is honestly one of my favorite aspects of this game. There's just so much. And I want to explore it all. And I will eventually. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Okay, there's a way shrine down here. So let's hit up the way shrine. I actually feel like it'd be easier to go at least the other way to get here. This is probably not the quote-unquote prescribed way I should be going. Am I going to do it? Yes. Yes, I am. Okay. Like, they probably expect me to go, like, around the far route, but F that, really. Because this is just faster. Onwards we go. On my ghost elk. Which actually, I forgot to double check before I came out here. What is the elk? The elk's name is Spook Antlers. How amazing is that? Oh, there's a dude. There is a dude.
Greetings. You may believe fate brought you this way, led you to speak to me. I say, give the credit to your legs and your heart. They are what have brought you to me. I am working to prove that fate's bite has no sting.
How will you prove this?
With your help, I hope. I have a set of bones here which allow me to glimpse one's fate. I will now look at your fate. Oh my. Such a gruesome death. Let us hope fate can be denied.
What did the bones tell you?
The bones show you being consumed, eaten by a terrible Dune Ripper named Astraga. She lairs to the south. If the bones roll true, the only thing left will be your left foot. This must not be. Good. You must slay Astraga. Spurn fate's grip.
Okay, I'll go kill Astraga.
You have stepped onto a predetermined path. Fate decrees a Dune Ripper will consume your bones before the end of the day. Deny fate, slay Astraga. Then bring me one of her scales as proof of your victory.
If fate exists, it could account for your proof against it.
You are clever, my friend. If I prove fate does not control us, it does not matter that fate led me to this truth. If a goat introduces itself to a hungry coyote, it will be consumed. Fate may play a hand, but only to a point.
What if your proof is one of fate's illusions?
Could one prove or disprove an illusion? Such proof could be an illusion itself. Our debate will soon chase its own tail. My good friend Anjan would tell you that fate pulls our strings. You can hear his musings firsthand near Raincatcher Fields.
Alright, let's go murder a Dune Ripper before it murders us. Apparently. Oh, there's Astraga. Let's kill it. Alright. We murdered it and have a scale from it. Let's make our way through the Dune Rippers. Back to Hadun.
We meet again. Have you looked fate in the eye? Did she blink?
Istraga is dead. Here's the scale.
Impressive. Weep not for Istraga. She was a menace, devouring travelers and livestock alike. Celebrate, for fate's hand means nothing. Not for those who are willing to grip the till of destiny. Always remember the lesson you've learned here today, friend. Fate does not control those who are willing to step to the fore. Set your hand against fortune, and you will see your wishes fulfilled.
I don't know. I mean, maybe? Who knows how these things work, really?
A beating. That's a fine welcome for a prospective soldier. Those bastards. If they hadn't outnumbered me...
What happened?
I came to join the Saltwalker militia, but a bunch of bandits stopped me, roughed me up, and tossed me to the side of the road.
Why'd they do that?
They didn't stop to answer questions, just told me to be on my way. You look pretty capable. Why don't you go up to the camp and figure it out for yourself?
I'll look into it. I guess. Apparently this is my life now. Doing the thing.
You don't look like one of these flea-bitten bandits. Have you come to join the actual militia?
Bandits? No, what's going on here?
The Saltwalker militia was formed to train up and join the war on the Covenant side, but a gang of bandits gradually joined up and then took over. Watch yourself, Wayfarer. The bully boys figure anyone who isn't with them is against them.
Why don't you throw the bandits out?
Because we're barely trained militia, and they're all experienced fighters. We'd get slaughtered. Besides, Captain Uznagik, who's in charge of the actual militia, told us not to. Maybe he has some other plan, I don't know.
Huh. Maybe I should have a word with your captain. Hopefully he's one of the NPCs I get to talk to.
Well? Why doesn't Gudaz just let us run off Captain Uznagik and his militia rats? I'm tired of having to tiptoe around them and put up with their sneers.
What do you mean?
No here, ain't you? The boss Gudaz is in charge of the camp now, but he says to wait before we run out the real militia milk drinkers. Says we need them for camouflage for a while.
Really? What's he hiding?
Do I look like a deep thinker? He makes the plans, I just follow orders. At least the boss lets us frighten off new milk drinkers from joining the others. That can be fun. Wait, you are one of us, right?
Yes. Clearly. Clearly, I am one of you. I do not look it, but you must trust me when I say that I am. Also, there's a way shrine over here that I did not notice. So I'm gonna... Slight detour.
Yeah.
Why would anyone say no when asked that? I know, right? Like, just saying no in this particular instance, you're basically going to die. Let's be real.
New around here, aren't you? I advise you to have a talk with Captain Uznagik.
Captain Uznagik?
He's the officer in charge of the real militia here. Those of us still loyal to the effort to join the Covenant answer to him, and not Gudars and his thugs.
Good to know. Where is your captain? Your captain is over this way. Hello, sir.
Are you from the Covenant Army? I didn't expect you quite this soon. Well, frankly, we're not ready.
Do I look like I'm Covenant Army? I'm not from the Covenant.
Sorry, stranger. I'm expecting a liaison from the Covenant military to visit and decide if our militia qualifies to join them. However, since Gudars took charge, I'm afraid there's little chance of that.
I got the impression from your soldiers that the militia's divided.
Ha! Noticed that, did you? Yes. The camp is divided between those still loyal to the militia and those loyal to Gudars and his promises of easy living and gold. His gang are little better than bandits, I suspect he's up to no good.
Why not just run them out?
Because I know Gudars from way back. We were in King Ramses' service together. He was a good man then, and I have to believe there's still some good in him somewhere. Maybe it's just an old man's wishful thinking, but I'm not ready to fight him.
Maybe if I ask around, I can find out what he's up to.
And if you find out, maybe then I can decide what to do. Thank you. I accept your offer. Just be discreet about it. I don't want any fights breaking out.
I mean, nobody suspected me when I was asking around before. So, you know. Should be okay? Maybe? Possibly? Oh, hey, look. It's Isgravald again.
What?
I want to know more about Gudars.
You've come to the right man, mate. I've been with Gudars longer than anyone. I was part of the group that helped him take his first ship.
Take his ship? So, he was a pirate?
That's right, mate. Gudars had a grudge against this Captain Krona, so he goes around and gets together a small gang of boys who are sharp with a blade and none too nice about it. We join the crew, he kills this Krona, and we take over the ship.
Then what?
Oh, we pirated for a while. But now with the war going on, all the navies are at sea and it's too dangerous. So, Gudars comes up with another scheme and we comes ashore to work it. But that's private, see? Only told you because I like you. Keep mum.
It's good to know.
One of those drunken brutes almost broke my arm yesterday.
This militia is falling apart. How much longer does Captain Uznagik expect to keep it together?
I'm half a heartbeat from throwing you out of this camp.
I just wanted to learn more about Gudars.
Why didn't you say so? I thought you were another Sand Eater come to fight for the Alakir. Gudars is a great man, but he has a tragic history. It's given him a gruff exterior, but his bully boys would follow him anywhere.
Why's that?
Because if you're part of his loyal crew, you get treated right. The pick of the loot and back up when you're in trouble. He learned how to handle troops when he was in the army.
Which army was that?
The Sentinel Army, under old King Ramsay. He was an agent, part of what you call military intelligence. Lived in Tava's Blessing, had a family and little ones. On a mission, he learned that some pirates were planning to raid Tava's.
So what happened?
He reported what he'd heard, but the general dismissed it and sent him on another mission. The pirates raided Tava's Blessing and killed Gudar's family. He swore revenge and went rogue. Who could blame him?
Okay. Jeez, this is... Okay, hi.
You don't look like one of Gudar's bruisers. What do you need?
What can you tell me about him?
Well, you can't just call him a bandit. He obviously has military experience, and he's smart. No doubt about that. He was someone of consequence before he sank to being a gang boss.
Why did he become a bandit?
Who knows? Perhaps he made a mistake and was disgraced and discharged. Or maybe he just developed a taste for gold and blood.
Well, what do you think?
Blood. I saw the look on his face when he killed our old captain. He enjoyed it.
Jeez, okay.
I saw you talking to Captain Uznagik. I hope he's finally going to do something about these ruffians and thieves.
Possibly. What do you know about Gudars?
Heard he used to be a pirate. Got his ship by ambushing a captain and cutting his throat in cold blood. Then he claimed the title of captain for himself and made it stick.
How'd he do that?
He'd already gotten a gang of his own bully boys into the crew, and he bought some of the others. The opposition was shouted down or chased off.
So, what's he doing here?
Same thing again is my guess. He gets his gang to infest the militia, gains our trust, then murders the captain and takes over. Well, I mess with success.
Okay. Huh.
What have you learned of my old friend, Gudars?
He went rogue because the army ignored his warning and pirates killed his family.
I see. That's terrible. But I don't see much left of the man I knew. And now he's demanding that I leave and take other real militia with me, or die. We have no time left for wishful thinking.
So what now?
He's left us no choice. We have to adopt his own methods. Kill Gudars and cut off the head of the snake. I wish I was certain I'll succeed. Not too old to lead, but single combat against a younger man?
I'll take care of him.
Good. I hate to lose a battle in my own camp. Beat the drum in our combat arena, and Gudars will come to fight. He glories in turning the sand red with our recruits' blood, and set this up to show his prowess. It's time to show him yours instead.
Can do. I will magic him to death.
Challenge. Good. I saw which tent you came out of, meddler. I'll make your death a painful one. This is your last chance to turn tail and run before I destroy you.
Well, that's not happening, so... If I had... some ultimate points, I would literally just drop a meteor on him, but that is not a thing I have access to right now. Oh wait, yes I do! Enjoy meteors, sir. Well, dude is dead. I will lose precisely no sleep over that because I have zero attachment to any of the NPCs in this instance.
So you did it. I must admit, it's a relief. Traditionally, you would now be in command of the militia. But is that what you want? If not, who should be?
I did not do this to take command. You know your business here. You're in charge.
Thank you. I appreciate your trust. We'll have to act fast, but the loyal troops and I will get this camp cleaned up on the double. I think the Covenant will be proud of us.
We can but hope. Alright. They're dealt with. Everybody here is sorted out. Oh, that's a Dune Ripper. Oh, there's also a way shrine down here that I did not notice. Or up here. There we go. There's the way shrine. Oh, there are harpies. 'Cause of course there are. Why wouldn't there be?
This bird'll do nicely.
Okay, I'm in town, but this is... Oh, this is not where I thought I was going. It's fine.
No end to those winged rats. Not that I'm complaining. Every feather's worth a fortune in gold to us now. You one of the magistrate's charges? I'm only shooting the ones in town, don't worry.
You're being paid to kill harpies?
Don't think about trying to cut in. Danim's got an exclusive relationship with the magistrate. She gets wind of any shenanigans.
Point taken. But why the need for harpy bounties?
Not my concern. I get paid for feathers regardless. Go talk to some of the townsfolk if you're that curious. The magistrate's the one who runs this town. Tell him I've got some more feathers coming his way.
I will go talk to the townsfolk. And I don't know your name, so it's not like I can tell him anything on your behalf.
I'll be right down.
Oh! Literally. Hi.
You're a new face to me, unlike that flappy buzzard over the barn.
Did the harpy attack you?
What? These birds aren't aggressive. I've had horses do more damage to me than any harpy. And I've had more trouble with these mercenaries than I've ever had with either steed or bird.
Are the mercenaries causing trouble too?
I saw them steal 4 sacks of good grain from Zilron, a Khajiit merchant. And in the magistrate's name, mind you.
What did Zilron do?
Him? Ran off, no doubt. Who knows what he does, or where he hides after he's run amok in the market. He trades more than just grain, if you ask me. You won't be the only one looking for that fairy tale wretch.
Okay.
It is rare for General Thoda to offer word of praise, but he speaks highly of you.
Welp, this place has been torn apart. Cool. Up top we go.
Go away, bird lady.
I'm not a bird lady. Oh my god. Guys, it's a Khajiit in a box. Oh, there's the bird lady. If it fits, I sits, I suppose. It's a Khajiit in a box. This is amazing. This is amazing. I'm all for this.
I've been found. Oh, but you are neither Harpy nor Gold Coast fiend. What a relief.
Why are you hiding in a crate?
You would be too if you heard those beasts. Those screeching, pecking, clawing beasts. This one had hoped the mercenaries would take care of our bird woman problem. But no. Now Zilron has two problems.
Are the mercenaries not helping?
Oh yes, they help themselves to my gold and my goods, and sometimes they help against the Harpies. So, I wait here. Sooner or later, one of Zilron's problems will go away.
This is amazing. It is a Khajiit in a box. I feel like I don't see that often, if at all. Needs more Khajiit in boxes, if you ask me. Okay, another townsfolk up this way. Oh, he's actually up there. Or she. Could not get a good look at them down there. It's a man.
Keep one eye to the skies, friend. The Harpies like to swoop down and grab whatever's light enough to carry. I've lost 2 hats and a goat to the feathered villains.
Aren't the mercenaries taking care of them?
Only after they've sucked you dry. I refused to pay their protection fee, and the next day my house was ransacked. I'll keep my own watch for Harpies coming near from now on.
Do you know why the Harpies are attacking?
Except entertainment, I can only guess. It's not like one can ask a beast why it acts so. It is simply its nature.
$5 says somebody took something from the Harpies, and the Harpies are upset about it and just want the thing back. Because I swear that tends to happen more often than not in these things. And I would honestly not be surprised if that was the case here.
The Harpies are much bolder. We need more coin for supplies and the like.
I've heard disturbing rumors about your methods.
Have you heard about the travelers stirring up trouble in town? And look who's here. Keep your opinions about our work to yourself.
Rude.
Dealing with the Harpies as fast as we can, I assure you. Now please address any specific complaints to one of the guardsmen.
What was that all about?
Nothing. I have things under control. We've got a reliable group to protect the town until we're self-sufficient again. And please, don't say anything to Danim. She can get upset when the end of her tenure is brought up.
Who's Danim?
She's the leader of the Gold Coast mercenary troop. I hired them to make up for our shoddy defenses when the Harpies attacked. They get the job done, and that's about as much as I'll say.
I'd be willing to help.
Danim doesn't like competition, and I'm certainly not going to endanger our business arrangement. If I were you, I would keep my stay here brief. Now, if that's all, I'm sure you can see yourself out.
Well, something's up.
Father, you need to know what's... Who is this? Someone come to help?
Enough. I have no patience for your theories.
Fine. If you want the truth, come talk to me.
I will.
Meet me at my house. It's at the edge of town, past the smithy. I'll tell you everything I know. See you soon, I hope.
Hopefully, I will not get assaulted on the way there, because that also has a tendency to happen in these cases. But geez, check out the sandstorm though, huh? It happens sometimes out here, but I feel like the desert's nicer when this isn't the thing that's happening.
It's not safe to talk in the streets. Now I can speak openly.
I will come poke you in a second, my dear. Hi.
Be at ease. The mercenaries dare not enter my home uninvited. I watched you long before you spoke to my father, Magistrate Andrin Atlahil. You spoke to people in town and listened to their answers. Are you actually interested in helping?
Who are you?
I'm the magistrate's daughter, raised here, though now I am a traveling merchant. I came back when I heard of the town's troubles. My father insisted he had it under control. Now I'm doubly sure I returned at the right time.
So what's been happening here?
The Gold Coast mercenaries, our supposed saviors from the Harpies, are our problem. They extort and steal from the good people here. And what's more, they've done nothing but make our Harpy issues worse.
How have the mercenaries made things worse exactly?
Since Danim and her friends arrived, the Harpies are angry with the town. They're usually nothing more than flying rats. The Harpies can attack, yes, but only when provoked. And I know the mercenaries are the ones who've provoked them.
How can you stop the Harpies?
The mercenaries hid Harpy eggs around Kozenset.
Of course they did.
Naturally, the Harpies want the eggs back. That's the root of the town's Harpy trouble. We must find and return their eggs so one problem's solved. But first, follow me upstairs.
Okay then. Where is this going exactly?
Go and see for yourself. Keep your Don't be frightened. This is a friend. The Harpies are not our enemies. Will you help me convince the others?
Ma'am, you have a Harpy on your roof.
I rescued her from them. The mercenaries killed her mother and the other chicks in her brood. This creature had done no wrong, yet they would kill her to be paid for her feathers. I couldn't stand by and let that happen. Could you?
Is that why you want to rescue the eggs?
It's the right thing to do, for us and them. I'll be waiting in the town square for you if you're willing. What do you say?
All right. I'm in. I'll help you.
Thank you. I can't do this on my own, and my father won't listen to me until I have proof. I don't think the eggs will be proof enough, but at least they will be safe.
How long have you been hiding a Harpy on your balcony?
She comes and goes as she pleases. This is a wild creature, after all. I do not even name her, for she isn't mine.
But she won't attack the town.
Once their eggs are back in their eyries, the Harpies won't attack Kozenset. And then we can deal with those mercenaries.
What do I do with the eggs?
Bring me the eggs. I'll wait for you by the town's well. Even though it's in the open, many people exchange goods there, so it won't look suspicious.
Okay, I'll find the Harpy eggs and bring them back. Also, crunch your way down. Alright, let's look for Harpy eggs. Don't know how exactly we're going to find Harpy eggs.
I'm busy, very busy.
But let's skirt around the perimeter. I thought I saw... There. Harpy egg. It's 1. 1 of 4. No! We are not making an omelet out of the Harpy eggs. That is totally counterproductive. Especially in this instance. I also don't think Harpy eggs would taste very good, so maybe let's not make an omelet out of them. Okay, it looks like there may even be some over here. But I'm hoping not, because I don't really... Apparently, there might also be harpy eggs out here, but considering how wide this net is going. But I'm not seeing anything to indicate they are here, so let's head back. Especially since it doesn't look like there are any harpies around here anyway. So they are probably not here. Oh, there's one.
Don't look away.
Oh, and there's another one. 2. Three. That one's not so much hidden as it's just in plain sight.
Alms for the favor of Morhua?
Okay, I'm not sure how I'm going to get up there. But there are many harpy eggs. I think what I might need to do is go into the guild halls and go upstairs. But how will you know unless you try? We are not eating the harpy eggs. Harpy eggs are not edible. Okay, this is apparently... I cannot get up to the top floor. Oh, there are stairs outside. Of course there are. Sky Shard. Whoops. I was hoping maybe... Okay, it doesn't look like there are stairs up there. I think what I'm gonna have to do is go into the guild hall and go around. Now I know that isn't true. It's an egg, therefore edible. That's how it works. I mean, if you want to apply logic to the situation. Are you kidding me? I cannot get up that way. That is incredibly rude. How dare. Okay, but it looks like another egg has materialized over here. So I can grab this one instead. Some of those eggs were not technically hidden. I don't know what they were really thinking.
You're quite light on your feet. Let me see the eggs.
Here you go.
Thank you for doing this. I'm sure not all of the eggs survived, but the least we can do is return them to the Harpies. I don't have proof, but I know it was the mercenaries that did this. Who else could be so cruel?
Do you know where...
Hold a moment. Someone's coming.
Go back to selling trinkets, leisure. You do your job and we'll do ours.
You hid those eggs on purpose, didn't you?
Say no more, child. We haven't time for troublemakers.
Rude.
They're up to something. They must be. We have to find out what they're doing.
Where do we start looking?
The mercenaries go in and out of the warehouse next to my home. There's got to be a reason. Why don't you go there and find out what they're doing?
What am I looking for?
One of them will let slip what their game is. Hide somewhere and listen to their chatter. I'll take these eggs back to my house for now. We can go to the Eyrie later to put them back.
Okay. Warehouse, warehouse. Whoops. Okay, warehouse is... Oh, look! The warehouse is literally right there. That's handy. And look at that! It's open. It is now our turn to hide in a box.
This is getting tiresome. I almost preferred the Harpies.
Harpies are the least of your problems if you don't pay up.
We've got your gold. No need to make threats.
Let's see it then. Better not have shorted me.
It's all there. We don't want to end up like the others.
Good. I'll be back next week. Prices might be going up.
Come on, Udamaji. Merciful Ruka, how long must we put up with these thieves?
Sometimes I wonder if it looks weird when my character's been like hiding somewhere and then emerges from the hiding place a few minutes later.
You are the responsible one. I told her not to trust those creatures, and now look what's happened.
What happened?
My daughter was stolen away by the Harpies. She and several other people from Kozenset. Their blood is on your hands. Deneen told me about your meddling.
Are the mercenaries looking for Leja?
Not yet. They say they must prepare for another raid by the Harpies before they send anyone out on the sands. It's only right that you find my daughter, since you helped her get into this mess.
Where would the Harpies have taken their victims?
Outside town, on the hillside, where they keep their eyries. Feeding our people to their young, no doubt. And you instigated this attack.
I can guarantee you, sir, I did not. But you're not exactly inclined to listen right now, so... Come here, Spirit Elk. We must ride. Lydia, where are you? This villager is in rough shape. It looks as if quite a few wild animals got to him before the end. On second glance, it seems the villager was badly bruised, as if he'd been in a fist fight. His wrists also show signs of rope burns. It doesn't seem like the Harpies dragged this man away. Gee, I wonder. Okay, where's the next? Follow the trail of victims. Follow them where? Apparently this way? Also, there's a way shrine this way. Why there's a way shrine where there are a bunch of harpies, I do not know. But we're gonna grab it. Okay. Now back up to the search. Maybe the harpies need to get places fast. I mean, I suppose technically. They have wings, though. They can fly. Okay. That sure is a body. Okay. Is this the one I started from? Might be. Also, there's a dolmen over there, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to... Actually, you know what? Let's see, is there a party? There are so many people at this dolmen. Holy crap. Not for nothing, though, it startles me. The dolmen sound effects are relaxing for me. I can see that. The horn kind of stresses me out a bit, to be honest.
My plan comes to fruition, mortal. You serve me now as a vessel of destruction.
I don't even know if I technically hit it.
This will not finish me.
I did. And now I have stuff. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why everybody is like, since I started streaming tonight, there have been so many people just like organizing dolmen groups. And I'm out here just like, I don't know what is even happening right now. Okay, so this guy looks like he's pointing this way. Like, do I follow the direction the body is pointed in? Do I not? I don't know how this works exactly. Okay, not the direction the body's pointed in. We're literally just following dead bodies, because why not? I don't know where the next one would be is the only issue. There's no easy way to track them other than get close and see if there's like a quest marker on them. I think it's like the horns and the rumbling chaos that's somehow coming. I think I can see that. Okay, also, that's spider silk. I also have no way of marking that I've seen a corpse in this instance, so this is not exactly the best laid out quest. I feel like just because this is the area I have to work with, and if, you know, I've seen a corpse, I can't just be like, oh, okay, I've seen this corpse. I don't know, it's a little weird. But that was apparently completed? What the? Okay. Oh, there's more. I can see that, I guess. Some sound effects misses stress me out, to be honest. Oh, there's another one.
You're alive. I thought they might have taken you, too.
Are you hurt?
Some. The mercenaries decided I was worth more dead than alive. They threw me out with a few others, beaten and bound. That's when the jackals came. Thanks to the harpies, I didn't end up like the others.
The harpies helped you?
Well, this one did, and she brought some of her friends. They chased away the jackals and brought me to shelter. We must stop the mercenaries before any more innocents die, whether harpies or villagers.
Well, then let's go back to Kozenset and confront them.
We don't need any more bloodshed. If there's a way we can end this without fighting, we must. I have an idea. Find my father. Ask that harpy out there to get you to town. I'll be behind you.
Okay. The harpy doesn't seem to be afraid or aggressive. Leja at Lahil said you could take me back to town? The harpy seems to be waiting for you to say something else. I'm ready to go if you'll take me? I lament we don't get any epic footage of riding a harpy, but apparently the harpy just rudely dropped me on the ground, so...
You're here! Did you find my daughter?
She's safe. The mercenaries were the ones who kidnapped her.
What? That's ridiculous. Why would they want to abduct the very people I'm paying them to protect?
You can ask your daughter for yourself if you don't believe me.
I will. Where is she? Is that her over there?
What nerve! Running your mouth right in front of me.
You've disgraced our town long enough.
Ugh! A rotten egg? Don't think this is over, child.
Gather everyone who will stand with us to drive these bad eggs out of town. Father, The dead can't offer their forgiveness, but I can. Stand with us.
That's the one Leisure said to wait for. Let's go.
Okay, let's gather townspeople. Apparently. You're quite literally throwing eggs at them.
About time we ran these charlatans out of our town.
Spare a coin?
Okay, so that's 2 groups of townspeople. Where's a third? I need 1 more. There you are.
Why am I punished so?
Leisure said you'd come. Let's head to the guardhouse.
To the guardhouse. Whee!
The Harpies are congregated around this building. Looks like the mercenaries took something every bit as valuable as the Harpies' eggs.
What do you think it is?
I've no idea, but we need to restore goodwill with our flying neighbors. Even my father is in there to negotiate the mercenaries' departure. They should be out soon. The villagers, I mean. They want to cast Danim from the town themselves.
Just wondering what the eggs are and the result. Interested in how this plays out. We shall see. I'm curious too. When she's gone?
She's a coward and a bully. Once her nature's revealed, my father won't let her back into Kozenset. We'll need to return whatever she took to the Harpies on the balcony. Head inside and find it. I'll try to convince them we're all friends.
Good luck.
Take your hands off me!
I really just want the Harpies to pick her up.
Your town won't survive without our protection.
I really just want the Harpies to come pick her up and, like, take her off somewhere. But I don't think that's gonna happen.
We can do without you.
Oh, wait, this isn't the place I needed to be, is it?
And we'll run out anyone else who tries to bully us, too.
Oh, it is this
I
house.
lost everything.
Okay.
May the sands take your accursed...
Harpy's matriarch. We see you again. Is this the reason they started attacking in the first place?
Yes. More than likely. Take the Harpy matriarch to the balcony. Apparently, I just shoved the Harpy matriarch in my bag.
I don't know if the Harpies will ever be able to trust us. Maybe this is the first step. What do you think? Who knows how long those fiends kept the Harpies agitated, just to take advantage of this town. If I hadn't returned when I did and gotten your help, they'd continue to terrorize my people and these Harpies.
Oh, she's dead. What shall I do with the matriarch's body?
Give her to me. I still need to return their eggs, so I'll take her as well. Looks like I'll be around for a while. Though we disagree on many things, my father will need help regaining the town's trust. And I miss this place. Harpies and all.
I'm actually kind of sad that we didn't see a Harpy carry off the leader of the mercenaries. I am very much disappointed. I will be honest. Like, I'm glad we resolved that relatively peacefully, but, like, I'm actually kind of sad we did not have a Harpy lift her off and take her somewhere. So I think before we get too invested in the next plot point of heading to the next town... Same, you too, huh? Let's be real, that would have been funny as hell. I lament that it is not a thing we will ever get to see. But I think before we get to the plot point of what is in this next area, we are going to call it here for the night, as it is a bit past 11. And I know we did start late, but I am getting kind of tired myself, so continuing to stream past this is going to be a tiny bit tricksy for me. But this way we have a little something for next Thursday. But yes, that is a thing. I do not know what exactly is going to happen with this next. I suppose we'll be able to see next time. Sleep is good, yes. We're not sleeping just yet, because this is me and I am a kind of a glutton for punishment, I suppose. But I will be hanging around in our Discord channel after the stream is over for a little bit while I get ready to settle down for the night. So if there's anybody in chat who does not know our Discord, please feel free to come and join us. We do not bite, I promise. We are all very nice people. And, you know, we just sort of hang out and talk about things, post a lot of screenshots. But yes, thank you all so much for coming and for hanging out with me tonight. And you guys are very welcome for the stream. Many, many hearts for you all. If you guys are new around here, though, and you enjoyed what you saw, there is a heart-shaped button up in that corner that you guys can click on. And if you turn notifications on, you will find out when we shall be live next. Next stream is going to be Sunday afternoon at 2 p.m. Eastern. We are going to be finishing up the room 3, hopefully. Hopefully I can unlock more secrets before things are over. Because, you know, at this point, my character has been kidnapped and taken to many, many rooms against their will. And, you know, we kind of need to get out of there, hopefully. So, hopefully that is the thing we are going to be able to do. Yes, again, I will be hanging out in the Discord post-stream, so if you guys want to come and hang out, well, that is cool. But yes, hopefully things work out. We do not know. But until I see you guys again, come Sunday afternoon, you guys have a good rest of your evening or day, depending on what time zone it is for you. I don't know. And have a good weekend. And I will see you all again on Thursday. Not Thursday, on Sunday. It's late. Bye, guys.